So the CEO of Sony Pictures did an interview with the Los Angeles Times that was published today. And he's asked about both Kraven the Hunter and Madam Web bombing in this interview. And I got the sense that it bothered him. For example, when he's asked this question, how do you feel about the performance of the film studio during your tenure? He's like, we mostly had very, very good results. Unfortunately, Kraven the Hunter that we launched last weekend, probably the worst launch we've had in the 7.5 years. So that didn't work out very well, which I still don't understand because the film is not a bad film. Sure, Tony. Sure. Anyway, he goes on. Going back to Kraven the Hunter, and Sony had Madam Web earlier this year, which also underperformed, ... To which he goes, let's touch on Madam Web for a moment, and I knew it was getting good. Madam Web underperformed in the theaters because the press just crucified it. It was not a bad film, and it did great on Netflix. Tony, I need you to come closer. Come closer. Just because a movie does good on Netflix does not mean it's a good film. Then he's asked the $1 million question of, do you think the Spider-Man universe strategy needs to be rethought? And he's like, I do think we need to rethink it. If we put another one out, it's going to get destroyed, no matter how good or bad it is. I have a thought on this. Maybe not so much studio interference with the movie, forcing reshoots, bad edits, trying to market a movie solely on Aaron Taylor Johnson's abs. And also, I don't know, if you're gonna use a Spider-Man villain, maybe have Spider-Man show up. It doesn't even have to be Tom Holland. It could be Andrew Garfield. He's right there. Heck, I don't know what Tobey Maguire is doing these days. I'm sure he could use that paycheck. Again, just a thought, not criticism, just a thought.